rocking Hooligan Time on 2022.
It's Burna Bandz. You tuned into 6 Views Uncut. I just showed them love because I love my fans, you know.
Good? 6 Views Uncut. Episode 72. Let's go.
6 Views Uncut.
Hi.
Six Views Uncut.
Who's that? We back, man. Jesus Christ. First episode of 2022. Holy 6 Views Uncut. Your boy Guttz in the motherfucking building. We got Guttzy in the building.
Gang.
Who's that? Special guest. He hasn't been here in a while, but he's here now. Mr. Burna Bandz in the motherfucking building. Can we give a little round of applause for Burna Bandz? Burna Bandz.
Gold status right there.
Holy. Really quick, shout out Gucci. You got shout out?
Shout out to the supporters, man. Like everybody just tapped in with the whole movement. You already know, man.
Don't know. Burna, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to all the supporters, for real. Shout out to everyone that's been rocking with me, you know? Everyone that's been standing behind me, even through the dark times, you know?
Don't worry, we're gonna get into all that. Anybody else?
Shout out my mama.
Hey, shout out Burna Bandz dudes, fam. That's it.
There's a lot of shout outs I could go on for this. Shout out the guys, you know, a lot of the guys, like, it's crazy.
Yo, we got Rice Lord in the cut back there, Bingo, Friday Ricky Dred's in the house, interns in the building, the Manamer in the cut. Big up all the listeners, the subscribers, the members, everybody that's listening to us, that's watching us. Big up yourself. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe on all of our videos that you see, all right? And yeah, just big up Toronto, the city in general. Thank you, Burna, for coming through. We're gonna get right into this interview though, fam, because like Burna Bandz has been the talk of the fucking city about lists, all kind of things. But I want to know, yo, personally, like, mental health check. Are you good? Everything good with you? Like,
Do I look good, fam?
oh, you look bossed up, man.
I'm great, fam.
That's good to hear. Because like, you know, from the last time you came down here, like, you had a lot that's happened, right? Obviously, you're saying through the dark times and the tough times, right? So like, how has been the last like 2-3 years? It was like 2 years or 3 years, Friday?
I don't even remember.
3? So yeah, let's see how the last 3 years, ups and downs.
You know, trials and tribulations, you know.
Facts.
This pandemic shit, I like been through a lot of shit in those 3 years. I've been through a lot of good and bad, but like, you know, it made me grow.
True.
I'm here today, like.
Yo, man, how did you feel about seeing your plaque for late night?
Like, I felt like there's a lot of thoughts I was feeling. I was feeling like happy, and I was feeling like I was kind of reminiscing at the same time. You feel me?
Where were you doing that song, music video? Like, did you think it was gonna get to that? Like being a platinum, friggin'. It was platinum, right? You got platinum now?
I think it went gold.
Oh, gold? Okay.
Yeah, I think
But that's still freaking a big thing for a Toronto artist.
Yeah, for sure.
it's about to be platinum right now. Or I think it is. I don't even know, but yeah, you know, I didn't know. I didn't think, like, I had no idea what it was gonna do, to be honest. I expected it to go up, obviously, but I didn't know I was gonna go crazy like that, like, to be honest, you know, but like, it's just the city love, like, we get that where I come from, to be honest. And like, we make good music. So
Yeah, you
I
guys.
guess I expected it.
Yeah, you guys definitely do your thing down there, man. Talk about Driftwood. Like, how was it growing up for you in Driftwood back in the day? Were you with all the man them running around? Were you in the studio sessions?
For me, growing up, it was just, I was into regular shit. I'm like, we were fucking shooting firecracker wars, and fucking playing manhunt.
Fucking up the buildings.
You know? Trying to get out the newest Jordans and shit. Like, I had like a normal, it was just normal kid shit, you know? And then like we grew up and like shit started happening. Like niggas started fucking making music and shit. Like,
were you into sports? Because you're kind of tall, so.
I wasn't really into, well, fuck.
Basketball.
To be honest, growing up in Finch, like, you're gonna play sports just because, even if you're not even good, you know why? Because like, that shit was cool. So like, you know? But like, I played sports or shit, but like, fuck. I wouldn't say I was the greatest or anything like that.
You didn't slam on no man or crossing man or any shit like that?
Nah, my little bro is more on that, you know?
Okay.
But, yeah, well, growing up.
What about music-wise? Like, what were you listening to back in the day?
For real? I swear I said this in the last interview. Like, I listened to a lot of Meat Mill growing up, like, and shit like that. Like, I listened to a lot of, like, street shit growing up, like, because, like, I don't know. That's just, I listened to, like, music I could feel, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's more what I listened to. Like, I started listening to Dirk young, too. Like, Dirk was making music from, like...
So, who's the guy now, though? Who are you listening to right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
To this day, I bump Dirk.
Yeah.
I bump Dirk. I bump fucking... Baby. You know, I bump... There's a lot of people I bump, you know? It's just off the top thinking about it.
Dirk number one, though, off the top.
Yeah, Dirk. Off the top, Dirk. Dirk number one.
Do you feel like sometimes when you listen to the man them, like, you emulate their music and you, like, kind of sound like them sometimes, or you take something that they, like a style or something that they do? If you listen to them too much, like how you listen to Dirk a lot?
I feel like, I don't know, I listen to other music to only like to really, I pretty much only bump the man and really. I listen to other music just to keep up to date with, like, you know, what these young niggas are on and shit. You have to see what's going on in the young nigga world, you know?
Facts.
But yeah, Young Boy too, I super rate Young Boy. I really like his grind, you know? Like, he makes some hard music too. You know?
What about the whole painting up his face shit? How do you feel about that? Because I know that pissed a lot of people off. A lot of his fans weren't feeling that.
Fuck, I don't know. That's his business, right? Like, cause like, fuck, the labels probably made him do that shit, but like, me, I wouldn't. Fuck. I don't support that shit. I wouldn't be on that shit. Yeah.
Are you an artist that's trying to get signed? Because I know you have BFR, but like, are you trying to get signed to like a bigger, maybe Sony, Universal?
You know, if the price is right, for sure. But I'm on a grind right now. I'm grinding because like,
facts.
They gotta come correct. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What's correct for you though? What's correct for Burna Bandz? So because you know, maybe a 1-2 label. I used to be the 1-2 label guy, so they might be looking at Burna Bandz like,
like 2 mil.
It's not even about the number. It's more about like
the infrastructure,
what they're trying to take from me, you know? Because regardless, I'm gonna see that number. Like, it's like, yeah, like it's the infrastructure. But like the number 2 obviously is important.
Yeah.
You know? I'll probably say like, if the deal's looking how I want it, the 2-3 mil.
Jeez.
Wow.
Maybe a 1.5. If the deal's actually, if the deal's actually me. If they're not trying to control me or take my masters and shit, or like certain shit like that, I'm just that I watch. Like, if it's looking right. Because that even like, you know, they could do more for me. It's not even really just always about the money. Like, fuck.
Oh, that's facts. Yeah. Who did you learn that from? Because that's a lot of things that like the blogs and stuff are starting to put out, right? Like how to really own your masters and how to go about being a bigger artist other than just a underground Toronto artist, right?
Yeah.
Who's giving you that information? Is it like One Dog, because we see One Dog out here giving free game all the time? Or do you have do you watch like YouTube videos or anything that put you onto game?
It's just over time, like you get the knowledge, especially being around certain people that in my circle too, like that have been doing the same shit as me. So like you see the trial and error, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And just trial and error, you learn. That's how you always learn. But
drip check, quick, fast.
Okay.
Because you know we're reviewing you guys' music videos on a weekly basis and stuff like that, and I'm always like, yo, where the fuck these guys are getting this drip from, like all the time, fam.
I've been telling YG, because YG be hating on my do-rags and shit. Like, can he show me where's the drip at, fam? Can you guys like give us some sauce, bro?
But my question on that is like, what made you guys realize the importance of always having dope fucking drip in your videos? Like, when did you guys realize that? Because it's a thing.
That's just like how we came up. Like, that's just a drip. Like, we just been on the drip thing from young, to be honest. Like everywhere, you know? Mm-hmm. And now that like niggas really are having shit, it's just like, now you're really gonna see us dripping, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we couldn't drip like that, but now you see us dripping.
Yeah, because you got a rapper chain. You know that?
Yeah.
Certain rappers don't got chains like that. Like that's rappers that like are in the States. They got chains like that. Yeah. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
You're being humble about it. Anybody else got a question for you? Gucci, you got a question?
Not right now.
All right. Well, I don't want to take it too dark. But obviously, R.I.P. Houdini, right? Big loss to, obviously, you and the whole city in general. Where were you when you heard about that story there? And, like, obviously, how did that impact you?
Well, I was just in the crib, you know? I was just sad.
Do you
I
feel...
just got the news.
Do you feel like you have to talk about it to anybody? Like, did you talk to anybody about it? Like, just, like, really mental, like, yo, fam, like, this really fucked me up kind of thing. Because the man don't have to start doing that, but did you do it?
Nah.
Mm-mm?
Nah.
What do you think is the biggest impact that the city's going to miss from him other than just the music?
You know? Just his vibe that he brings to the culture, his originality and shit. And it's like, he's just a real ass nigga. You have to miss him.
Oh, that's real shit. All right,
Yeah, that's
cool,
true.
man. I'll not really uplift it, but I'll get mixy a little bit. Have you seen the Toronto blogs, the top list that been going around and shit like that?
What? Like the chart shit?
Not really the charts, because I know you're a chart nigga, but more the Clubhouse. Keep Six Solid put out a Clubhouse of the top 15 artists. Friday put out a top. He was the one that actually started it. He put out like a top 21.
Oh yeah. I heard about that shit, but like,
you get like, does it bother you when man's gonna put you certain places and you see it and you're like, yo, fam, like, you really put me there? Or are you just like, I don't care what these guys think?
I really don't care because like it's like the real know. The city knows what's up. Like numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? That's all that matters.
So 2021, where would you put yourself on a list? Where were you in 2021? Where did you feel like your place?
2021?
Yeah.
I didn't expect people to think I went super crazy 2021. I like was only on roll for like probably like half the year and shit. It was like I was just giving them, since like my fans really be on my ass like telling me to drop music. So
yes.
I'm just giving them shit. Like I probably gave them like 2 videos for the year and shit. But like this year is different. Like I'm on Hooligan Time. Oh yeah, this year like when we drop your shit, turning up like
Hooligan
this year's
Time.
gonna be crazy.
So how much videos we can expect this year?
You put out like I think you put out like 3 this year or last year, 2021.
And get
2 or
some
3.
videos.
So you gotta see at least more than 3, fam.
for sure. But yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question on the fan stuff too, right? Because like even back when we did our first interview, like back in 2018, you were still kind of like just bubbling just with a couple of tunes and a couple of features. But since then, you know, Late Nights dropped. You got multiple tunes, North Korea, all these tunes that are like 1 million plus, fam.
Yeah.
People must stop you on road like, I lie, that's Burna Bandz. What's that experience like for you, fam? Because you're a reserved gentleman, fam.
Yeah, fam.
You know, it's just fuck. You just, like, I don't even like, you know, I'm not an attention-seeking guy. I don't even look for that shit. So, like, more times, it's like if I know certain places I don't even want to, I'll just avoid going to, like, the mall and shit. Or if I do go to the mall, I'll just go to the mall and, like, if I see fans and shit, I just show them love and shit. Because I love my fans, you know? But, like, yeah.
You ever have like an encounter where like the fan is like, it's somebody who fucks with your music, but you know, our fans are grimy, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just like how people are like who fuck with your music, they're street niggas. Like with us, there'd be some street niggas that fuck with our show,
That's
right?
the thing right there. It's hard to tell who's a fan and who's not, right?
That's crazy.
But it's like,
How do you feel that out, fam? Because I know with me, I'm kind of reserved, like, yo, and then they're like, yo, I fuck with the podcast. And I'm like, How do you feel that out when you're looking at a grimy looking nigga, he's kind of staring you down, but then after he's like, yo, fam, yo,
He's
North
like,
Korea, that's my tune.
He's coming up to you like, your fucking do-rag and shit. You're like, yo, what the fuck?
it's really like, it's like a spidey sense, fam. You really just, you have to really just, I can't explain it. Like,
I think you know too because you've been in the hood, right?
Yeah,
so it's like when you're from the hood, you kind of know, you get the vibe sometimes when it's off. When somebody's just coming to you on an off vibe still.
but yeah, and it's about just being on point too, right? You're not gonna just, you're gonna just.
So imagine the DMs. The DMs probably be crazy.
I know the DMs for the last time we did the interview was crazy. The DMs is popping.
Since you're together, jeez.
My DM was boring as hell, bro.
Stop this.
Oh,
Don't do that. Come on,
fam,
fam.
you don't have any IG models in your DMs, fam?
Nah, you definitely got together.
Not one? Is there one you're eyeing though?
Wow, he's too
Is the IG model
sassy,
you're
bro.
eyeing? Because we have ladies that watch the show, especially my podcast. The ladies do. Shout out to the ladies that watch. All right, yo. Talk to me about Hooligan Time. It's dropping, I believe, next week by the time this is out.
It's dropping on
21st?
official date, the 28th. I'm sorry to my fans, but you heard it here.
Okay. So officially January 28th.
28th, we're going up.
Okay.
It's only up from there. You
How
know?
many songs? Can you tell us a 1-2 features? Who's producing?
I mean, I can't, like, yo, there's some features on there. You know, this one's for the city. This one's for my crew, you know? Long Live Who. This one's,
Yes.
Yeah.
this one's like,
R.I.P.
all I could tell you is everyone on there is like, they love Who, you know? They're on there for Who.
Do you have a Houdini feature on there?
Yeah, there's a Houdini feature on there.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's big.
Yo, just circling back quick fast to Instagram, because you got a check mark, right?
Yeah.
What was like your reaction when you got the check mark? Like, did you like just wake up and like just have the shit?
Yeah, but I didn't even see it. Like, someone told me I had it, and I looked back and I seen it.
Crazy. So, because for a lot of people on the outside, they don't know, right? Like most people who are just living life, they don't walk around with a fucking blue check on their Instagram, right? What changes once the blue check fucking pops up on your fucking page, fam?
Nothing. it's just like fam. It's just, I guess, girls might see blue checks in their DM, blah, blah, blah. I like stuff. Like, people, like, just, I don't know. What really changes? Because before the blue check, it's like, before I had a blue check, like, what are you talking about?
Like, okay, so even, like, when it comes to, like, doing business as a rapper, right?
Yeah, doing business as a rapper, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're really popping, the blue check doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to show you. But like, I guess people want the blue check for like validation, but like really, it's about the music, fam. It's about like you as an artist or like whatever.
That's real.
Well, doesn't that like, and I just feel like, because like I feel like a lot of people put so much emphasis on Instagram, so I want you to really like let the people bring that home to the people, right? Because you just said something really fucking sick right there, like. If you're popping, it doesn't matter if you got the blue check or not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, now let's say you got the blue check and shit like that. Is it easier to hit up guys like for features, let's say like an American feature you wanted, or like our labels are all of a sudden like in your fucking DMs like, yo, what's going on? Hey, can we have a meeting? Like, does that shit start happening?
But that's what I'm saying. That shit was happening before. So like, yeah, that shit's still happening. Like, and I guess like having a blue check will make it easier for someone to see it in your DM. They're gonna automatically look at your blue check. Boom, go look what you said.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Like,
so before that, you already had labels hitting you up and shit like that.
Just like opportunities and shit. They're like, like I've been fucking talking with labels and shit, but that's not even what I'm trying to get into right now. Really and truly, like.
You're just kind of more building up on the buzz of yourself and your work.
Independence, you know?
Yeah. Well, I want to talk more about the album. Like, are you trying different shit on the album? Like, I always talk about the man I'm doing like girl songs and shit like that, like tracks for the gal them and shit. And the man I'm like, nah, fam, I'm not doing that. But are you switching it up a little bit on the album and doing like just different kind of songs?
This album is not, because I came home and made so much songs, fam. It's like, right after this album, I could fucking throw like probably 10 albums at them right now, like to be honest. Like, this album is like, fuck, you're gonna hear probably like, you're gonna hear Pain on it, it's a few different vibes. Nothing particularly on the Galdem though, like.
I really gotta get the man up to make y'all them tracks, fam.
But like, yeah, that shit's in the archives for sure.
Okay. What's Burna Bandz end game? Like, what's your end game from all this shit? 10, 20 years from now, Burna Bandz.
10, 20 years from now?
Yeah. I know that's far, but what would you consider like platinum albums, big in the States? Like, what's your kind of like angle what you would be cool with?
As long as my mom is, sitting on acres and like my sibling and the dogs, and I just gotta make sure everyone's good. Like, that's the goal, I don't even really think about myself, to be honest. But like, one day, it's gonna come,
No, fact. If you work for it, right?
Okay, before movies. Do you see yourself doing movies and stuff like that? Like
acting?
Like stuff outside of the rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because once you like get that hit song and you're like moving around like, Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't see myself still rapping 20 how much years did you say? Like,
10, 20 years.
20 years from now, I don't want to be really rapping no man. I don't know. Probably be living off like a fucking couple of hits, like 20 hits, so like 40, 50, probably 100 hits, living off them.
Jeez.
But like, of course I would fucking act if they're paying me. I'm gonna act. Yeah. Why not,
Wait, but only certain roles though.
So for sure. But they're gonna know, like usually when they hire you to act, they hire you because like they think you could play a certain role, right? So like, Fuck.
I can give you guys a movie right here. Was Gang BFR.
Yo, you guys didn't watch Life of the Dot? Like, what do you mean?
No, of course we watched Life of the Dot. We've been asking Life of the Dot for the last episode. And Push. You seen Push?
Damn, you're gonna see me in that season 2. So,
See?
Say that, dude.
See? Your mind's already going there.
a special guest, you know?
Okay. You're saying you're gonna link up with more.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying. Guttzy can between the lines. I see you all going.
Bansdale, Washington, yo. Boy, let's go.
Actor,
Yo, you see how the city is, fam. The city is very oppy as fuck, right? What do you think? Because we asked the question like, yo, what you could do to bring down the gun violence and da 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 da. All right, so what do we gotta do to get the young people off the streets?
You gotta feed the community. I mean, you gotta give back. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make sure that they could see that it's different and like, fuck. Some people are growing up with different circumstances. Like, you don't know. So it's like, you don't know.
What about when you see like other artists dissing guys from the Was Gang, obviously bringing up whose name and shit like that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you gotta like respond in the music? Or you feel like it's just like, fuck it? But that's too personal when they go there. Like, I totally understand if they're bringing up Houdini, but what if they're like, just this is one of the man them? Do you feel like, yo, musically, I can send 1-2 bars that these guys are, it's just like, nah, I'm not wasting my time.
Fam, these people don't even know my apps. Like, it's not doing me no good to even mention them in my songs. So I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like, fam, there's no mention that you're not gonna catch me entertaining no internet shit, like, or like rap beefs, like, fam. We don't do that shit, fam. You might like, yeah, like, fuck.
You're not getting a Burna Bandz disc, guys, sorry.
But like, I just make so much songs, fam, that like, you know, shit be rhyming and shit. It's just like, I gotta tell you, I have so many songs. It's like, I don't even know if I ever did that before in a song. But like, on the internet or shit, you won't see me doing that shit.
Are you down? Well, we seen you working with Casper. Big up to the tune that you guys had together. Are you down with working with other artists from other blocks?
You
It don't gotta be like any block that you have a problem with. Just anybody from anywhere. Like if they reach out to you on some music shit, are you down?
From where? What do you mean?
It's gotta depend on the block.
It pretty
Like,
much
what
depends on me to how much I rate you as an artist, to be honest. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna fucking go on a song with someone who from a fucking block that, you know, I don't rock with or whatever. But
He doesn't even have to be from a block. He's just
Casper's a hard artist.
No, fact. That sounds big. So.
Yeah.
And Casper, you know, he's locked in. So yeah.
Well, you see his situation. Did you have anything like that when you came home, where like they were telling you not to put out any tunes or anything like that? Like you couldn't put on any music videos.
Any music videos? I don't remember. I think they were trying to monitor like my Instagram and stuff, but like really, I'm only on positive shit since I've been home. So like, they know they don't have to worry about that stuff.
But Casper seemed like he was on positive shit when he came home too, right? And they still seemed like they were like, nah, fam, you're doing music videos and shit. We're not feeling that.
Yeah, but I don't know. The situation is different, right? Like,
True.
I can't speak on that.
But yeah, well, hold your head to Casper too, man. What else can we expect for Burna Bandz for 2022? Oh, even before that, my bad. Are you down with working with females? And what's your take on the ladies in the city?
You just have to be hard. If you're hard, then I'll work with you. If I think you're hard, like.
Do you see anybody in the city that you think that's females that are really killing it?
Yeah, there's a couple of females. I don't know. There's a couple of females that are working, you know. Just keep working. So, I'm not really focused on working with females right now, but like, I see females like, I see Goldie London.
Big up Goldie.
I see fucking.
Phone call alumni.
Who else? Who else is in the city? Which
There's
female
Badass
is
Buck.
By Mighty.
By Mighty, Nana Goody, Charmaine.
Yeah, you know, there's a bunch of females in the city.
Yeah.
Just keep going hard. Like,
Facts. Well, this has been 6 Views Uncut.
Uncut.
Burna Bandz has come true. Respect for coming true, my G. Before you leave, though, we're gonna hold you. Do you wanna let people know how to get a hold of you, your Instagrams, or your music, YouTube, all that kind of stuff?
yeah, follow me on Instagram, Burna Got the Was. Follow me on Twitter, Burna Bandz 1. What else?
You're on Twitter, Harvey? You be tweeting and
I'm
shit?
on TikTok too. You guys follow me on TikTok.
Hey, I rate it.
TikTok,
This
it's like
nigga
you're
is
feeling-
smart.
Yeah.
I'm verified on TikTok, so you can
Oh,
find me.
nah.
So you're keeping up with the trends, and
Well, I'm trying to, like, I didn't start using it yet, but I'm about to get into that and shit, you know?
okay.
Yeah, make sure you go follow Mr. Burna Bandz on fucking TikTok, my guy. 6 Views Uncut, episode 72. Big up Guttzy,
Gang.
Studios. Big up Friday in the Cut. We're gonna hold you for like 5 minutes though. I'm gonna ask you some other questions really quick. That's cool?
Alright.
Give me like 5 minutes.